Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Level Up Show. I am your host, the exuberant and ridiculous Derek. Hello, how are you? I'm good. Fantastic. Why am I talking to myself? With me, as always, two fine gentlemen in their own rights.
You coming on to me, us?
I don't want to go. I don't want to go there, but I will. It's pretty early, but I can go there. I will come on you if you really
Not
want
on
to.
me, onto.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, onto you is the same thing, right? Onto.
Oh, it's slightly different, but yeah, whatever.
My English is quite poor. That gentleman right there that you're hearing, that is our friend Ralph. Hello, Ralph. How are you?
Hey, good.
Good. Ryan is also with us this week. He is just over there doing his best Jim Schwartz impression, all the while playing a game with Billy, not Bernie, Billy, not Bernie.
Bernie.
I mean, they call him Bernie in this. At least that's what they've never said his name.
Yeah, it's definitely Billy. I double checked it this morning, so it's fairly certain.
It's an implied Bernie.
Why? Because he's limp-wristed and he just does a little of this.
Bernie
action.
I mean, he's like no-wristed, I guess. I mean, his wrists don't move.
Well, he's not Bernie Mac because he's not black. He's white.
Or so dead.
Well, I mean, he's an inanimate object.
If you can call him white, he's doing whiteface because nobody's that white.
It's a good thing he's a fucking puppet then. Jesus Christ. It's a fucking doll.
He's got some sick tricks, though.
Sick tricks, dog. Yeah, sick tricks.
That Bernie 900, it's real.
Bernie man.
I don't take much stock in people that play extreme sports that don't involve shooting each other. I'm only a fan of hunting man.
There's some guns involved.
You saying you love manhunt?
It's the only extreme sport I like is hunting for men, and that I don't mean that in a gay way.
You kind of do.
He means that in a... Oh, shit. That's the wrong button.
Xbox on! Is that what happens every time you yell Xbox on? It's just, I want to play a game?
Yeah, that'd be preferable, but my Kinect is...
Or you could just say, I want to play a game, and it automatically loads up the Saw games.
And even if you don't have them, it purchases both of them for you, and then...
$60 each.
So let's dive right in. I'm going to let you start this week, Ryan, considering that's what we were just talking about. So your mystery games that you talked about last week, were the Transformers games, actually ended up being the Saw games.
Oh, yeah.
God willing, I don't know if I want to hear about this, but I'm going to ask, how are those?
But you can understand why I didn't want to tell the GameStop dude what I was looking for.
Yep, I can understand that. Like buying condoms when you're underage. You don't want to do that. I don't want to tell you what I'm looking for.
It's comparable to that.
Yep.
It's comparable to going into a store and buying condoms.
Or buying a pregnancy test.
With no self-checkout. Did I tell you guys about? I might have told Ralph about this, but I was at a Walgreens one time, and I was in line, and the lady in front of me, she looked fairly young, like mid-20s. She was buying a box of condoms and a pregnancy test. So something went wrong there.
She was ready to find out whether or not she was, and then she was ready to find out if she could prevent it from then forward.
Well, yeah. I think a mistake happened, and she was hoping to God it wasn't a bad mistake, and then she was trying to prevent it from ever being a bad mistake again.
It must have been too late for the Plan B. She wasn't able to pick up on that Plan B pill. Thing's like $40. Fucking thing's expensive.
So are kids.
No shit. No shit.
They don't actually sell the little gladiators like they have in South Park. But...
I don't know what that means, but it's funny.
Oh, you haven't seen that episode? Or...
Nope. You have an hour, so just get to what you're talking about. You have 1 hour.
Well, no, I'm probably not gonna go today.
Okay. All right, so feel free to tell me your South Park story then. I don't care.
All right. All right, so they taught him about, I think they were teaching about sex ed, Mr. Garrison and all that. Or somehow the kids thought they were going to get like STDs, and they're like fourth graders, third graders. And so they thought the only way to prevent that was that they had to wear condoms all the time. So they were going to the drugstore and buying condoms. And the drugstore guy showed them the little gladiators that they have, which were like little kid condoms. Wow. So they were just wearing them all the time, and they were peeing in them.
That's super gross.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
That's pretty gross. So the Saw games, you bought both of those online, and you've played and beaten both of those, I take it, just like you've played and beaten both the movies this week?
No, I mean, I'm still wrapping up number 2 here. But
how bad are these games?
Well, all right, they're made by Konami. Well, Konami published them, but they're made by Zombie Studios. And the first Saw game is actually not that bad. It's okay, but the fighting is terrible, but you don't have to do much of it. But the puzzles aren't too bad, and you get to see a lot of the traps with people dying, and those are actually okay. And then it seems like they took everything that they did right in the first Saw game and just got rid of it. And they added a bunch of stuff that's just terrible in the second one. So the second one is not good.
I feel like you're explaining to Ralph and I how we felt about Lords of Shadow 1 and Lords of Shadow 2.
But the fighting in this one is so bad. Like, all right, you walk around, you carry a weapon, and you can't do anything with that weapon until somebody tries to hit you. And then when they try to hit you, it's just like quick time events. So but in the first one, you could actually swing the weapon around even if nobody was around. But in this one, you just walk around with the weapon and you can't swing it or anything unless somebody tries to engage you.
Maybe
it's so dumb.
Maybe that's to make you feel even scaredier, like you can't do anything, more helpless.
I mean, it makes it like a joke. Because there's like no threat of somebody killing me ever, because they walk up and it's just like hit X if you don't want to get hit, so I hit X.
How long are these games? How long to beat the first one?
The first one took longer than I thought. I thought it was going to take like 5 hours, and it probably took like 6 or 7. And this one's supposed to be longer, but it actually seems like it's going by faster, so I don't know. Some of the puzzles, like in the second one too, are just fucking stupid. They're terrible. They're hard for no reason.
Really?
Sounds like a blind man.
Oh fuck. So yeah, the Saw games. That's a weird purchase, my friend. That's almost.
I wanted to buy them when they came out, but I was never gonna pay $60 for them. So.
I'm glad you got them on the cheap.
Yeah, well, fuck that GameStop dude, because I got them for around $10 with everything. I mean, they're in like perfect condition, so.
Yeah, what's the trade-in value on those though? A piece of toilet paper?
I don't trade that. Well, actually, no. It's like, I mean, I'm not gonna. If I were to sell them, I would not take them to GameStop. I would sell them somewhere else where I actually would get more than my money back because they're in good condition. Because if you look at the Saw games on like Amazon or something like that, if it's brand new and sealed, sometimes it sells for more than $60. So, yeah,
that's really dumb. I don't know who would pay. I don't know who would pay that.
Well, not me, and nobody, because I think that copy that's on sale for more than $60 has been there for a long time.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. So, other than these Saw games, you watched the first 2 Saw movies again?
Yeah, it's been forever since I've seen those, and man, that third one's not good. The second one's kind of not good either.
They're all kind of not good. That's the whole point.
Yeah, and I mean, the timeline. Does this all just happen in 1 year or something? Because it seems like they just smash them all together.
It's one episode of 24.
Because it seems like
an hour.
17 more to go.
But yeah, 2 was just Donnie Wahlberg beating up on a cancer patient. So
I thought the second one was cool for the idea that literally his kid was right fucking there, and all he had to do was sit there, and he would have opened and been fine.
well, I mean they're all that way though, aren't they? Where all you have to do is do whatever he tells you to, and then
I mean,
good.
not when there's like a bomb in your stomach and it's gonna blow up unless you like cut open this other dude that's alive and reach in for like some kind of key. Like that's
But
definitely not good sitting there.
he tells you to do it, and if you do it, you live.
Yeah.
Except for like he says he's not a murderer and he doesn't like murder, but his time constraints are insane. Like you have like 60 seconds to do this.
Yeah. 60 seconds to cut open this live dude and get this key to take this fucking helmet off.
And if there's like any type of like, sometimes it's like a puzzle type thing you have to do, and you have to think to do it. And some people can't solve puzzles that fast. Like, so I don't buy his whole I don't like murdering and I'm not murdering people, because he's totally murdering people. I can't remember if it was in 2 or 3. It was probably 3. In 3 they have this like Indian looking guy, like Native American, not Indian, from India. And he's got these big circular chains all like attached to his body, and most of them are just like attached to the skin a little bit, so he can just rip them off. But he has like a minute and a half to take these all out, and one of them is attached through his mouth and his jaw.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can pull that out in any amount of time, because like that would be like ripping off your jaw, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You don't have the strength to do something like that. Definitely not.
So, I think that's not a fair game. I don't think it's a fair game.
So you need to just make a button, like an easy button, and just have that just whenever you want to. Just
That's
hit
probably
that
an app already.
I'm sure there's an app for it. What else did you do this week?
I wrapped up Blacklist last night, Splinter Cell Blacklist. I got that.
I thought you were going to say The Blacklist with James Spader. I was like, you blew through that on Netflix already, did you?
Oh, gee, I would never watch that show. But yeah, I went through that pretty quick, and that game's not very long either if you just do the main story missions, but they're pretty good. I don't know what it's going to be like on Wii U, though.
I already talked about this one time on here.
Have you played it?
Yeah, I couldn't get past like the second mission, and I had it on easy.
Oh, really?
Like it was one where you're like looking at some radar. It may not have been the second one. So you're like looking down, like from like a helicopter or something, and I don't know, like
you just pull the trigger on the red squares.
Kept dying. I know how to play a game. I mean, I want to play a game, is what I said when I first put it in. Couldn't do it.
Well,
like, fuck this. I need more money on it.
Yeah, I don't know. You must have had something messed up there, because I think I got to
stealth games.
Well, that wasn't even stealthy. I mean, you're just like.
But it was played by stealth
like
rules, though. Because it was like, if you get hit once, like, fuck you. Disc ejects. Was
it like all white, and you were looking down on people, and you were shooting them? Yeah, you just couldn't. What you couldn't do is you wanted to shoot it so that if there were 2 people standing next to each other, that you shot them both really quickly, because if you shot one of them and the other person saw it, he would alert everybody, and then you were in trouble. But if you just shot them both quickly.
I can't do that with a Wii U gamepad. What are they thinking?
Well, they probably shouldn't have put it on Wii U.
They regret the error.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, that game's not too. I mean, there's some parts that were frustrating, but most of it was pretty simple. You could shoot your way out of problems. But the game looked really good, and I liked it better than Conviction, which I don't know if either of you played Conviction.
Nope.
Better than Saw and better than Saw 2. So take that for what it's worth.
I won't.
And I think that might be. Did I do anything else? I think that's it. I made it sick.
Yeah.
I made that photo of Bernie dropping down.
That is pretty good.
I was trying to find him doing tricks on his trike, and I couldn't find one, so I had to make one.
You were quite the graphical genius. All right. So let's move on to our good buddy Ralph. Doesn't look like you did a whole fuck ton this week, my friend. Tell us about Diablo. Is that the new expansion pack for Diablo?
I wish. I killed Diablo, so I've moved on to the Reaper of Souls expansion.
So, in Diablo 1 and 2, do you also kill Diablo, who I am assuming is like the devil?
I don't know. Ryan would probably know.
I don't think I ever finished Diablo. I never played Diablo 2. I killed the Butcher a bunch of times.
Well, you're a wealth of knowledge of things I don't need.
You kill the Butcher, I think, in the first act of Diablo 3.
Yeah, I think so.
But I'm pretty sure you kill Diablo. Like Diablo, you just keep going down in this dungeon, and then I think on the last floor is Diablo. So
someone keeps bringing back to life.
Now you're on to the Reaper of Souls, who is who? Death?
Yeah, from what I can tell. I mean, yeah, that game's still fun. I'm at level 52, I think. And so, yeah. I'm becoming a little bit more of a badass than I should be. Like, as in, I don't die ever.
Crusader?
No, I'm still a wizard.
Are you on normal, or are you playing on a harder difficulty?
I'm on hard. I mean, I've died like 5 times, I think. And
you probably could even play on expert, and you'd be all right.
I don't think it would let me pick expert, but maybe it would.
Yeah, I think you'd have to start over.
Oh, I'll have to look again, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to finishing the Reaper of Souls thing, and I'm probably going to start with Crusader or someone just for the hell of it again. See what they're like.
How many hours are you into this game now?
I don't know. They don't keep a tracker that I can tell.
You're probably like 20 or 30.
Yeah, because I looked it up on HLTV and.
Yeah. HowLongToBeat.com, biatch.
I know the Reaper of Souls expansion it said was 7 hours. I don't remember how long it said the main game was. I want to say it was at least 20 though. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. Are you like blasting through it? Or are you searching the map and stuff?
It depends on the mood I'm in. It's mostly
because if you're blasting through it, it's probably like 20.
It's mostly like searching the map, but every once in a while I'll just be like, fuck this area. So, but
yeah, I'm well over 100 hours in that.
Jesus, really?
Oh yeah, it was just the when I got it, pretty much all there was like you play through the story and you beat it, and then you play it on the next difficulty level, and then you beat it, and you play it on the next. I mean, that's like the way you played it. So then you could farm chapters with friends to try to get loot, which was harder to come by when it first came out. So it was really easy to rack up 100 hours.
Have you done any of the adventure mode? Or
yeah.
What is that?
It's just bounties. Like you run around the map and you do like a specific thing that they want you to do. And it's like stuff that you've already done in the game, so without the cutscene. So sometimes it's beat a boss, or sometimes it's do like a side quest or something like that.
Gotcha.
Or sometimes it's just kill this many number of enemies on the map.
Oh. Alright.
I really want to be able to check out how many hours I put into Destiny. God damn it.
You should be able to. Doesn't Bungie keep track of all that stuff on their website?
I don't know, maybe.
And then, like you get rift fragments or something, and if you get enough, you can open a rift, and that's just like this area in the map. I think there's like unique areas or something like that, but I've only done it once.
Did you go through the?
And it's just a shitload of enemies.
Did you go through the Rift Oculus? That was one of them when I was in hell. Yeah, it's like you must open the Rift Oculus. I'm like, what the fuck? It was weird.
I don't know. Maybe I did see that.
I mean, it was in the main game, but so there.
Oh, if it was a main quest, then I probably had to do it.
Yeah, it just seemed weird. It's called the Rift Oculus, but so I managed to pick up this game called Unepic on Wii U. I think it's on a lot of shit. because it was on sale, and I still had a bunch of Wii U eShop credit. And holy shit, I hate that fucking game.
Did you buy any of the discounted stuff this time?
Just that. I mean, not any of the Nintendo stuff, because I already.
Did you like? Were you like passed out, woke up, and then you heard?
Well.
And then you were forced to play on Epic.
Similar, because like it starts out you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and then your dude goes to the bathroom and something happens, and he winds up in a video game. And the humor is horrible, and it's like. It's trying to be like a Metroid-ish Symphony of the Night kind of game, but the combat is horrible. It's like, I don't know, the screen is way too zoomed out. Like, I'm even playing on the gamepad so I can hold it closer to my face because it's so hard to see. And, like, the inventory...
Is it old or is this newer?
It's fairly... Well, it's not that old on Wii U. I don't know. I know it's on Steam, I think. Well, I assume it is, but... I don't know. The inventory is awful. Like, switching weapons is pathetic. It's like, fuck. I want my $8 back. And I also downloaded Adventure Island, which was the NES game, because I used to love that shit back in the day.
Right.
And I can't finish the first level. So, fuck me.
Fuck that. The new games for the Super Smashing Sale come out today. I don't know if any of those are going to interest you. They come out rather tomorrow, I guess. I have a feeling it's going to. Yeah, it's today. Oh yeah, today at 9 a.m. Pacific time, so it's 11 a.m. here. So you got Lucario, Pikachu, Charizard, Greninja. So you would think that's going to be some sort of Pokemon game discount. The Samus and Zero Suit Samus, so obviously that's probably going to be some type of Metroid game. What would that be, though, you think? They're not going to discount Other M and think you're going to buy that, are you?
No, it'd be like Super Metroid Zero Mission. I don't know if that's out yet. What the hell's that one? Metroid Fusion.
Oh, okay, that could
probably
be.
Metroid 2, maybe, in the
Wii
first
Fit
one.
Trainer, I could see them discounting the Wii Fit U, possibly. And then the Mii Fighters, I don't know what that's going to be.
I don't know what that is either, but I got Wii Fit U for free, so I can't get much cheaper than that.
That is true. I need to get on that. That is for damn sure.
It's not free anymore, but yeah.
Well, I know. I just need to get that for the wifey. She wants it.
I lost my Wii Fit pedometer thing. I think I lost it at Fazoli's one day.
It's not.
Fazoli's is so expensive.
Yeah,
so expensive. Fuck.
They took my money and my pedometer. Fuck.
And left you craving more food.
How many breadsticks did they give you, though?
I had like 7, I think.
That's a lot of breadsticks.
It was a bad evening.
Did you walk in there and just like ask for a cup of water and breadsticks?
I held a gun up to the counter. I'm like, give me all your fucking breadsticks for free. And they're like,
that's funny.
Done. That's it.
That's all you played?
I've watched some more of the Monday Night War.
I'm behind by 2 episodes now. I haven't watched the Mick Foley episode or the Bret Hart episode from Tuesday.
I just finished the Mick Foley one.
How was that?
I liked it, but they're just repeating information, and it was... I don't really get why they're calling that Monday Night War, because they basically they spent like almost the entire hour just on Mick Foley, which is fine. But then every once in a while they're like, and then WCW had the NWO, and then they'd be like, and then WCW lost in the ratings. It's like, okay. It's like
they talk about how they spoiled Mick Foley's championship.
Yeah, they did. They even had Tony Schiavone.
Did they?
Yeah, and he's like, I was just doing what I was told to do. I guess I'm giving this away. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Doesn't matter to me. It's not like there's spoilers in those things. My thing with it is I think that's a great series, but I think since WWE is too much of an assload of pussies, they won't do what's really necessary and like actually produce a really like informative documentary other than just spitting out the same rating shit you heard in the last 6 episodes.
Yeah, like they got Vince Russo on there talking. It's like they could have him spilling the beans on both WWE and WCW, but
like I don't know why they're keeping up this shit. They should just let it happen. Just go with it. Realism, man, realism.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they'll have another episode about WCW because it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, when they came up with this idea, I'm like, this is a great idea, but I guarantee it focuses 90% on WWE. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
NWO was the only one that really focused on it.
Yeah, and they just regurgitated information. They use the same interviews from like 2 of those NWO DVDs. So
Yeah,
there's already 2 of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's super dumb. They're just using the same shit.
Yeah. But
Get Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan in a room, sit them down and interview them. Like, how hard would that be?
Well, you have to pay them.
They probably don't want to be in a room together.
They're all already getting paid anyway. They're all on like legend contracts.
What? What does that even mean?
They
can't pay them that much.
Basically, you don't say anything bad about WWE and then appear every once in a while.
Right.
I don't know. There's probably more to it than that.
They just pay them to, if they want to call them up and like be on that episode of what's it called, with Hulk Hogan's birthday. Like, they got paid for that. That's why they're on that Legends contract. Not to mention, they also, from what I was listening to, one of the podcasts that Stone Cold does, he had Scott Hall on, and apparently they put Scott Hall on like whatever the WWE insurance plan is, so he can get like his hip replaced or whatever. So they're taking care of him.
That's surprising.
It is kind of surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep watching that. So yeah.
Also, Night of Champions is on Sunday, so if you want to watch the repeat of SummerSlam, it's going to be on Sunday.
I've already watched SummerSlam.
Better than that Sunday night shitfest.
I already forgot who's playing. Yeah,
I did too.
Oh, was that the Pittsburgh and Carolina? Was that?
Oh, yep. Nobody cares about that.
Yep.
Nobody cares about that. The only things that I did this week, I played a little bit of Super Smash Brothers on the 3DS, that demo.
I forgot I played that also.
I don't know if you felt this way. Maybe this is just me being an idiot, but I didn't really like it.
I didn't either. I thought the control felt bad.
The controls feel like shit. It doesn't feel like it's a game that's meant to be played on the 3DS, so I don't think I'm going to be buying that for the 3DS.
What if they had Bernie in it?
I would buy 12 copies and sell them all on Amazon for double the price, or rather 6 times the price.
His stage is just Nintendo characters horribly being murdered.
His stage is just, do you want to play a game over and over and over and over?
Yeah,
hit it.
What?
Hit
it. What?
Mario getting his arms twisted and his head twisted.
So apparently, I could be selling these. Well, it's far too late now. I could have been selling those demo codes because people
should have
like $50.
Oh my god!
I was gonna give away them all, and I still have 2 of them.
Yeah,
but I think the real demo comes out today, maybe.
It's just not worth it to me, man. Like, it wasn't. I didn't have fun with it.
I didn't either. I mean, it'd be more fun if you're playing with real people, but I don't know.
So I like Super Smash Brothers on like a TV screen. I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't know, and I don't like the controls. I would much rather have like the classic controller or the Pro controller and use that.
Yeah, or the GameCube controller.
Or the GameCube controller, your favorite controller of all time.
Hey, they're gonna come out. They've got the adapter coming out, so.
Yep, it's coming all over your face, neck, and chest. All right, so looking at the only other thing that I did this week, I played Destiny, which we talked about last week, and last night I finished it. I finished Destiny.
Were you one of the first people to beat that raid? Were you in the group?
I mean, I'm not playing like the level 28 whatever man raids. No, I mean, I beat the story.
How many sides of the tuna can?
Or lack thereof. Do you remember the first Borderlands?
I recall it.
Do you remember the randomness and kind of a letdown the ending of that game was?
Yeah, I mean...
Getting to the ending and hearing...
That's what popped out of the portal. Yep.
And that's where I realized there was no story. Yeah.
Yep. So
that huge turd popped out of the anus. Yeah.
At the end of Destiny, and I won't spoil it because I know Ryan is probably going to play it.
No, the ship has sailed.
You can spoil it for me. I don't care.
Are you ever going to play it, Ryan, or do you care if I spoil it?
I don't think so. I mean, it's gone. So, the desire was there when it first came out. Now it's gone.
So you're playing this whole game to try to awaken the Traveler, that big white whatever on at the tower, right?
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yeah.
So you're going through these story missions, trying to find out like what is going on and who is behind all of this darkness, blah blah bullshit. Then you figure out you need to go to this place called the Black Garden. It sounds like it's Olive Garden for black people, but it's not. It's definitely just.
That was my first thought.
Are you trying to say that Olive Garden does not allow black people to go there?
So when you
they're gonna be mad.
When you figure out that like who's behind it, it ends up being like this robot race called the Vex, which again, these characters in this game are really, really forgettable, except for the Cabal, who are the best. So the Vex are the people controlling this place called the Black Garden that's quote-unquote sucking the light away from the Traveler and making it less and less powerful, whatever. It's just a bunch of convoluted bullshit. So you get to this place called the Black Garden, you kill a bunch of these little robot enemies, and then this blob darkness brain thing turns to life these 3 statues, but not making it a challenge, they only activate one at a time. So one at a time, you shoot these statues and kill them, and that's it. The game is over. You kill 3 statues, this blob of black goo blows up, and then it's a cutscene for the end of the game.
You don't have to ride anywhere, like ride away from something?
Nope. And you don't even fight. Go ahead.
What's the point of the Traveler? I don't understand.
So, like, the Traveler battles this darkness thing, and they don't know why it's on Earth. From what I gather, but it's they don't know why it's on Earth. He's going to protect the Earth, but he's really weak. So your job right now is to wake up the Traveler. So you're trying to find out why it's so weak. You find out that this darkness thing is sucking its life away, or whatever it is. So you go there, and now that you've killed it, the Traveler is starting to gain life back, I guess.
So he's like the thing what the hell, in Prometheus, the dude they wake up. Except he's good.
Probably? Question mark. I mean, this dude is like, I don't know what it is or what he is. I don't know if it's just like this big ball of energy or this big ball of light, because it never woke up. The end of the game is literally a cutscene where you walk out to this little alcove thing with this girl, and she gives you a gun and says, "It's not over," and that's the fucking end of the game.
Woo! And it's over. That's a fucking lie.
It's bullshit. It's a very big letdown. I am highly disappointed in the game. I got to level 20 like 2 or 3 days ago, so I mean I blew through the end of it because obviously you only need to be like between 15 and 17. So it's over leveled for it, but now that you're level 20, the only real ways for you to continue to level up is by getting these blue piece of gear that have light on them, and that's what you get are light levels, as well as playing the multiplayer, which I don't want to do at all.
So you bought the season pass.
So I bought the season pass. So it took me like 16 hours of total playtime to beat the game. Just story missions alone, though, that only took me like 7 hours.
Man.
So I mean, there's like patrol missions, that you can do, and that's like where you just go and walk around the planet and do little missions, and you get experience from doing that. I spent almost the exact amount of time doing those missions as I did doing the story missions.
Are you holding on to it?
I haven't decided yet. I played last night, you might enjoy this, you might not care. I was playing last night after I beat the game with not friend of the podcast, but internet celebrity himself, Chris Johnston of the Player One podcast.
The hell?
I added him last week on my PlayStation friends list, and he was playing last night. So him and I were kicking it with this other dude, and we were talking about the game and cracking jokes. So that was kind of fun.
That's awesome.
It was kind of cool. I was like, "Where's Seward at? He's my favorite." Which isn't true because Mike Phillips is way better.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was cool playing with people. Like that's the whole point, is playing with other people. And they're both like level 12, so I'm just like, I roll in, and I'm like, hey, I'm level 20, no big deal. I'm like, I don't want to take away the funness of playing the game, so I'm just going to jump in when you guys start dying. Like otherwise, I'm not really going to kill anything. I'm just going to hang out and protect you guys. And they're like, okay. But I got bored after a while, so I just started shredding everything and throwing grenades and all that stuff. So,
awesome.
I mean, the game is definitely at its peak when you're playing with multiple people, and I don't know that me playing over again is something I want to do. You get that second spec when you turn level 15, so I can switch my spec and go back through the other story missions and level that up if I wanted to. The problem is I don't know if I want to.
So you'd rather just play Borderlands the pre-sequel?
I would much rather play Borderlands pre-sequel. No, I honestly think if I'm going to trade it in, I'm either going to trade it in for
Hyrule Warriors,
that Lord of the Rings game, or Diablo 3.
I'd probably wait on Diablo 3 at this point. It'll probably drop in price for too long.
The PC version's like $20 right now.
Good thing you have a PC then, right?
No, you just stick it in your Wii U. And it's fine.
As long as that's good, I don't care.
I mean, you chose to buy a Mac. You did it to yourself.
So. That is true. It's all my fault. So I mean, I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. I wouldn't mind keeping the game and trying to play some of the dailies, because I enjoy that MMO style stuff where it's like, hey, you've got this raid that you need to do, and I've still got 2 raids I need to complete. So I'm probably going to play it long enough to complete those last couple raids, maybe do a few of the dailies, but I don't want to play the PvP. I don't want to play multiplayer. It's not what I want.
Is it like the same as like raiding your fridge, like late at night?
Like the Mortal Kombat guy?
Speaking of the fridge, did you ever get your fridge fixed?
Yeah, I got a new one.
Oh, nice.
Well, brand new at no cost, or was there a cost?
The compressor went out, so you were right.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
No more blood.
No more blood. So overall, I would probably give Destiny. I mean, what are we doing? Buses, tuna
10 out of
can, 10 cans.
11
no, I would
10.
give.
How many bleeding fridges?
Out of
1,000.
74, 1,000. Out of 1,000 bleeding fridges, I would probably go like 7,500.
So it's like way better than.
No, wait, 7,750.
Yeah.
7,500.
7.5 times greater than the best game ever. Is what you're saying.
I was doing my Saw game conversion rate from $10 to $60.
Put Saw 2 to shame, man.
No, I'd probably give it right around like a 7.5. It's just
world-class audio here.
It's a good game. It has a lot of flaws, and I'm hoping that they fix it, but I don't know that they're going to keep me interested long enough for me to hang around for the first couple patches. It's just not. I don't think it's going to happen. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Your character totally exists on their server too.
What'd you say?
So you could pop in a PS3 version and play with that same character.
I don't know that I want to do that at all.
I hear it looks really shitty on PS3 and 360.
That wouldn't surprise me. I don't think it looks that good on PS4.
Me either. But everyone else seems to think otherwise. But I don't know.
Does it look better than this? No.
Nothing really does.
Nothing looks better than that. All right, that's all I've got for what I've been playing this week. I have literally done nothing else other than play Destiny. And it's not like I haven't not wanted to. I want to play Destiny. Like it's fun when you're playing with other people, but I that ending, man, was a really big letdown. 3 statues and you're done with the game.
That sounds pretty dumb.
Pretty fucking dumb. And I was talking to Johnson about like Halo, because I never played Halo, and he's like, Halo was kind of the same way with the ridiculous language, like the way they talked, the script, I guess, if you will. It was just very, very high on itself, very proud of itself.
You think he's gonna bring you up on the next episode?
I hope not. I'm not worth talking about.
But Halo is different though than Destiny, because it was not trying to be an MMO or anything like that. It was just trying to be a first-person shooter. So
he was playing a warlock, which I thought was kind of cool. I was telling him all the cool things he's going to get as he continues to level up. We talked about. He said in Halo, there's this thing called the Green Thumb, which I don't know what that is, but he said it made the melee attacks really awesome. I guess so. Before we move on to news, how excited are you guys about Coca-Cola selling Surge?
Is it just on Amazon?
Just on Amazon right now.
I don't know. I mean, Surge was okay, but
I don't remember what it tastes like.
I like paying $0.25 a can for it, so I don't know about paying like real prices for it.
What was it? Like somebody said they spent like $45 or some shit.
What the fuck? They had a machine at the local grocery store in Cahokia, a Surge labeled machine, and it was $0.25 a can. It was unbelievable.
Oh, it had a Surge in it?
I think so.
Somebody goes, one of the comments is, I just spent $45 on soda and I'm not even mad.
What in the world?
I don't know. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
What's she been playing?
What have you been playing, Little Bean? You've been playing with the iPad?
You playing with a birthday?
You've been playing with your birthday?
Did you grow a year older?
Sesame Street.
She's been streaming in Sesame Street? Whoa. Don't show that on the internet. Oh, man. Too late.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was
uncalled
for.
Give him a high five. Give him a high five.
Oh, I feel bad now.
You gonna do the dance?
Okay.
Oh, she's doing the dance.
Okay. Keep your clothes on.
I told you I was gonna see him this morning. I told you last night, didn't I? She's all excited. All right, let's move on to news. Aside from the Surge talk, calm down.
I'm good.
All right, let's move on to let's crack out of movie news here pretty quickly. So I didn't think it was this close to actually happening, but definitely going to be the Vacation reboot sequel thing that's happening with what the hell is his name? Ed Helms and Christina Applegate. I definitely didn't think that was
and Leslie Mann.
And now Leslie Mann.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea to me.
No Chevy Chase or
clean the car. No, Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo are supposed to be in the movie as well, but I just don't think that this is going to be a smart idea.
Yeah, where's Juliette Lewis? 'Cause, she needs to be in it also.
Who?
Juliette Lewis.
She doesn't have to be, because the kids were like always different in every single.
Right.
That's true, but she's the memorable one.
Then go upstairs, baby.
His brother-in-law. Man, what's
Randy
his name?
Quaid.
Yeah, Randy Quaid. Is he gonna be in that?
I'm sure, because he needs money.
I would hope that they would bring Quaid in there, but I don't really know for sure.
He played a big role in Vegas Vacation, the last piece of shit. So
he definitely did. Other news. This is television news. I thought this was very fucking stupid. CSI is having another spinoff, even though they canceled the other two that they had, called CSI Cyber.
Didn't we talk about this with James Vanderbeek?
Yeah. And now Luke Perry from whatever, 90210.
Patricia Arquette in it also? Or no?
I hope not. Holy fuck, I think that is a bad idea.
But Vanderbeek.
Oh, gross. Speaking of reboots, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Getting the reboot treatment.
Nice. I'll have forgotten by then.
Is What's-Her-Face in it?
Juliette Lewis.
JLH, Jennifer Love
JLH.
Hewitt, and SMG.
Submachine Gun.
They're both producing. No, not really.
Probably. They're writing it
Pretty
together.
awesome. Yeah, they're writing the movie together. Good old Freddie Prinze is going to be back in it again. Just kidding.
Man, fish guy with a hook. Oh, man.
This is actually pretty excited, which I'm pretty excited about it, rather. Matt Damon coming back to play Jason Bourne with Paul Greengrass. He has decided to come back. They're going to return for a third film together.
So did the last one not do so well?
I mean,
The new dude.
They were going to make
Definitely.
a sequel to it, weren't they? Then they put it on the back burner.
Yeah, they put that on the back burner, so that way they can make this again. Because the plan was they were going to do a Damon and Renner Bourne movie, but they haven't said anything about that yet.
Have you guys watched those?
I've watched them all, but I couldn't even tell you anything about them.
I've seen part of the first
Other
one.
than there's really cool fight scenes, and in the first one he kills a dude with a pen.
I've watched the first two, and I remember liking them, but
They're decent movies, and the writing
Find out who he is.
really good.
he's Jeremy Renner the whole
He's-
time.
He just takes off his mask and he's Jeremy Renner.
And then
Does Bernie tell him that he's been playing a game the whole time?
damn it, Brian Cox plays Bernie.
If you guys are about the
Out of
you guys are
shape,
about
Bernie.
the donut life, there is some Stay Puft Marshmallow Dunkin' Donuts that you can go pick up if you want to. At Dunkin' Donuts, they've got specially marked boxes that say on the front, "There's something sweet in the neighborhood," and then it's got the Ghostbuster logo on the front. So that's celebrating the 25th anniversary
What does it look like?
of the Ghostbusters. What?
Do they like inject donuts with sugar? Because I already got a lot of it.
No, on top of it, it just has it has white and then the logo, like the green splat and the Ghostbuster logo, and then the other ones are the face of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, if you follow up the green thumb with the green splat, I know what you're talking about.
Dog.
Some other movie news. Tom Hiddleston is going to star in an origin story of King Kong. How excited about that are you?
I want to see a King Kong versus Godzilla movie
I
again.
don't want to see
I would watch that.
large monkeys banging to form King Kong. I don't want to see that.
Skull Island is what it's called, by Jordan Bott Roberts. He's going to be directing it. Legendary, legendary
Andy
film.
Serkis banging some actual ape. Oh, I'd watch
Is he
that.
gorilla? Like what type of primate is he? King Kong.
Oh,
You got shit
I
on
don't
me?
know the whole.
he probably is a gorilla. I think. I don't. Looks kind of like one.
Well, unfortunately,
that would sound frightening. I mean, that'd be a horror movie in itself. Watching that,
unfortunately, John Ritter's dead.
What?
But,
he's been dead.
NBC, NBC is bringing back Problem Child as a sitcom.
The fuck? With Jason Ritter?
Yep. Well, it might be with Jason Ritter. That would be pretty funny, but I doubt it. The only thing I care about is as long as they bring back Gilbert Gottfried, I don't care.
Was he in it? I've
He's
never seen
almost
it.
Yeah, he
dead.
was in it. He was in the first one.
Was he the child?
Is there just two of them, or is there more than two?
There was a third one.
So he played the child, Gilbert Gottfried?
No, not quite. It was that stupid red-haired kid. Oh, fucking opies. Doctor Strange, the new Marvel movie, it's got a release date. Should be starting to film, I think, here relatively soon.
2027.
Not quite. July 8th of 2016 is when the Doctor Strange movie will be coming out. Yep.
And it is Joaquin. Was that confirmed?
Marked on a new calendar.
I don't think it was confirmed yet. I think they're still waiting. Still waiting to confirm it. Which is, I mean, to be expected considering it's 2 fucking years away.
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity 5, you're going to have to wait even longer. That movie was originally supposed to come out in 2013. They pushed it back to 2014, and now again to March of 2015. I don't know why. I'm hoping it means they're actually taking their time and making a decent one after the last two have been mediocre. However, the title dictates it might not be very good. Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. That just sounds super stupid. I don't know
what that means.
Peter Dinklage is in this one.
Yeah, doing the voice of the ghost from Destiny, so you want to shoot your dick off still.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that is all I've got for movie news. Let's move on to some game news, shall we?
Fine.
TGS just started.
TGS did just start, but I've got news before that shit, so calm your tits, will you? Drive Club, which will be coming out in October, 17 gigs to install on your PS4.
Ain't that
17
bad.
gigs. Sony apparently also said that, don't worry, that's not one of your free games for PlayStation Plus in October, so just calm down.
Fine, I'll calm down.
Comes out October 7th.
They have shittier games to hand out for PlayStation Plus.
That's very, very true. Ralph, did you watch the Duck Hunt Dog, the video that they released for that on Smash Brothers?
No, I didn't.
It's kind of cool if you like random weirdness. It's the Duck Hunt Dog, his final smash or whatever they consider it on Smash Brothers, their fatality, is him like making these the Wild West dudes appear from the Back to the Future movie. What's that game called?
What? I don't know.
Something Gunman. Oh, here it is. Wild Gunman. So they all show up and like start shooting at you. It just looks super stupid and funny.
I didn't even know he was actually a character. The Duck Hunt Dog. That's awesome.
He definitely is. So you should take a look at that. It's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty interesting this week. Anomaly 2. Anybody know what Anomaly 2 is?
No.
All right, fantastic. It's coming out. It came out 2 days ago. Look at me being late to the game. WWE 2K15 is being delayed.
That's bullshit.
Only on the next-gen consoles, though.
I was thinking, I hope this doesn't give away any of your news, but I saw that NBA 2K15 is going to have where you can scan your face and be in the game. I'm like, I wish WWE would do that, because that would be amazing.
That would be cool. And no, I didn't have that in my notes.
Wow.
So nice work.
It probably will eventually.
I mean, it's all 2K. Well, I guess. Fuck it.
It is. I still don't know that I'm going to pick up.
Studio making those games though.
I think it's still Yuke's. Is that right?
Yuke's.
Maybe not. I don't know. Whoever did
Visual Concepts and Yuke's.
Yeah.
Yep, they're going to delay that by 3 weeks. The PS3 and Xbox 360 version comes out on October 28th. The PS4 and Xbox One version comes out November 18th now.
Isn't like every game coming out that day now?
Yeah,
it was like October something, and now it's all November 18th.
They're gonna spend a lot of money buying a lot of video games at that point in time. I don't know if this is actually true or not, but supposedly, Bungie's losing a shit ton of money on Destiny. There's this article on Kotaku. There's this article on Kotaku saying that they signed a contract that gave them a $2.5 million bonus if they hit a 90 on Metacritic, which is, I don't know why you would ever bet $2.5 million on getting good reviews.
They gotta wait.
You're not going to get it.
At like 70 something right now.
79 on the Xbox One, which is the highest version right now. So, not good. Not good at all.
In the grand scheme of things, them losing $2 million isn't that big of a deal.
Not when they're selling out everywhere. Let's see. This is all right. Destiny, more Destiny for you. Breaking records as far as selling the actual physical copies of the game. While they might not be getting good reviews, according to Activision, they made more than $325 million in the first 5 days of Destiny being released. So there's that. You know, there's going to be a sequel, another 7-hour sequel coming your way in a couple of years.
I mean, that was already guaranteed. They signed a 10-year deal. Bungie signed a 10-year deal with Activision. So
yeah,
sequels were guaranteed from the get-go.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child.
Some TGS news. Bloodborne has been confirmed that it will come out February 6th of 2015, and there's going to be a collector's edition, which I don't think is worth the extra $30, but you tell me. Steel book? No.
Man, they
Steel
got
Diver.
that Steel book.
Prefer Steel Diver, but go ahead.
An art book? Don't care. And a digital soundtrack. That'll cost you an extra, $20. That'll cost you an extra 20 bones to pick that up.
I hate digital anything as a bonus. It's like, give me a physical one or fuck off. Like,
What about
I can download it for free.
You'd rather have those physical releases?
Hell yeah, I don't digitally release my, never mind.
Not a lot of us do. Ryan, I don't know if you saw that late last night or early this morning. The Metal Gear 2014 collection isn't actually a game. It's clothes, yeah.
Yeah.
It is clothes.
That's cool with me.
And then there is a shoes and accessories, as well as they showed off the Foxhound logo on the white PS4 that they're going to have when it comes out for Metal Gear Solid 5, which looks cool. I mean, I don't really care about the logo, but I'm all about the white PS4. I think it looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Take that however you like.
There was a white PS3, but it never came out here.
I think I remember seeing pictures of it.
It was a Japanese-only deal. It might have come out in Europe too, but for sure.
Does anybody know what D4 is?
Yeah. Deadly Premonition, dude.
Comes out on Friday.
So yeah, it's coming out for Xbox One for $15 on
It's episodic.
Friday. Are you gonna be picking it up?
I have to figure out more of what it is, and if it's only digital. It sounds like it's only digital.
It sounds like it's going to be. If you said it's episodic, I mean, it might be like Wolf Among Us style.
I don't. I think it's going to be different because I guess it comes with like a prologue and the first 2 episodes, and it's $15, and I think that's all you get. I think if you're going to get anything else, you got to pay more than that.
Right.
Whatever the next episodes that come out, but it's probably not. It's probably going to be weird, but it probably won't be good. So.
Take that for what it is. Tetsuya Nomura, he is bouncing. This is again hot off the press from TGS. Bouncing from Final Fantasy 15 as that gets closer to, I would assume, completion.
You know what he's
He's moving on to fucking Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what they said. He said that Nomura is leaving the 15 team to move on to exciting other anticipated titles, including Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's all I care about, as long as she's actually going to work on it. I didn't watch it yet. It's on my list. I just said I didn't watch it last night. I was too tired.
It looks good. I still don't know exactly what that game is going to be, but it looks pretty, I guess.
Yeah. Final Fantasy Type 0, which is... Brian, what is that?
I don't know. I think it was originally supposed to be related to Final Fantasy 13. Now,
yeah,
I'm not sure if it's related to anything. So, but it's that PSP remake for the PS4 and Xbox One, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes out in March, if I remember
right. You would be correct. March 17th of 2015.
Yeah, there's a trailer for that too. It doesn't look as good as 15, but that's kind of to be expected.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was supposed to be Final Fantasy Agito 13. It was supposed to be a mobile game.
Yeah. Now it's Type 0.
Right. Which is whatever.
The story's different too. So.
If you guys are a fan of Monster Hunter, which I know both of you are, yeah. I know you guys are both fans of Crystal Chronicles,
Yeah.
you got the Hunting Monsters. You'll be hunting monsters in Final Fantasy Explorers. What are you yelling about, kid? I'm on the phone. Kind of.
Get off the phone. We're doing a podcast.
Final Fantasy Explorers is a game that's going to be coming out. They just announced that today at TGS, or rather this morning. 4-player 3DS.
Called Manhunt. Is that similar to Monster Hunters, or?
Unless these. Well, never mind. I'm not going to get super bear gay stuff. I'm not going to do that.
There's Manhunt 2 also.
This is a 4-player 3DS dungeon crawler called Final Fantasy Explorers. So they showed that off. I'm fine with anything like that. And if the Monster Hunter games are as good as certain people say they are, then maybe that's good for them. Yeah.
They're good for a certain type of person.
A Japanese person?
Yeah.
There was also a new Silent Hills concept trailer shown off at TGS this morning.
I watched it live.
Did you watch it live this morning?
Yeah.
How was it?
A lot of Japanese. I didn't understand any of it. It was just, it looked like they made a movie with special effects. I don't understand why it happened or what they were trying to show with it. It did not look like it was actual gameplay of any kind, so I don't know. I don't understand what they're doing with that or why they wasted money on it, but they did. So
you excited for a game that's not coming out for 2 years?
Oh, did they actually give a release date?
No, but I'm sure it's going to take a little while. You got to get you excited. You know how those movies do it. Give you that lineup of movies.
There was
17 years in advance.
Solid trailer, and it was looking pretty good.
Yeah, I got to watch that still, and I got to watch the 15 trailer. There's some good trailers. You know, I'm all about that. Hideo Kojima saying that Phantom Pain will be out in 2015, which I thought was kind of obvious, but for him to say that is fine. But
did he say which, fall or spring or?
Stop, Joe. Nope, he just said that it's going to come out in 2015. That's all he said.
Hopefully it's spring.
I hope it's earlier rather than later, for your sake. And the last thing that I have, other than what we have on the note page, is Scalebound, that game that I thought might have been Turok. Is supposedly going to be easier than Platinum's other games, such as Bayonetta and Devil May Cry, which I didn't think were super hard, so I don't know why that would be a big issue.
Maybe. You should play the Devil May Cry game again. Play Devil May Cry 3, and you'll know what people are talking about.
Did they do that?
The new one. Didn't they do the new one as well?
Platinum?
That was Ninja Theory, wasn't it?
Ninja Theory, good call. But is Bayonetta hard? Is Bayonetta a tough game?
It can be tough at parts.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get through it. You can definitely get through it. But yeah, there's some boss fights that can be frustrating.
What the hell's that one PS3 game they did where the guy shoots a lot and smokes a lot?
Vanquish, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of hard.
A lot of sliding on your knees and shooting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Knee sliding.
Yeah.
And the last bit of news that I have is courtesy of you guys putting that on the notes, is something that's not even confirmed. And
that's probably not true. Yeah.
I don't think it is either. That Smash Brothers is going to come out on the 21st of November. I don't find that to be the least bit true at all. I think that it's going to come out next year. I don't think it's coming out this year at all.
Yeah, you're probably right. But that is a Friday.
So what, their holiday game is Hyrule Warriors and that's it?
I think that they've accepted that their holiday game is going to be non-existent, and they're just going to bundle a bunch of Wii U stuff together and hope it sells.
Yeah. They got Mario Kart 8.
They should talk to Zombie Studios and hook this up on Wii U.
If it does come out, I will be excited, but I just don't think it's coming. I don't think it's coming out.
Probably not.
Thought too? Yeah, probably not.
I don't. That's already out. It's had a physical release for some time now. Physical for me. That's what I've got. Tomorrow the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus come out. For those of you that care about that, I have to be at work quite early because I have to help with that. I want to get one of the new iPhones. I haven't decided which one yet. So there's that.
They got the likeness for Tobin Bell for that Saw 2 game. Real Tobin Bell. He's in there.
So, the thing about the iPhone I don't understand is, like, when they announced that the other day, I'm like, oh, so that's probably going to be like a year or two away, right? And like, oh no, a couple days later, like
2 weeks.
I don't pay attention to those phones, obviously, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have no interest in that.
I'm fairly excited because I don't have like a tablet, so that's kind of why I want to get the bigger one because it'd be kind of nice to play like games and shit on there.
So you can't fit it in your pocket? Yeah.
I can fit it in my pocket. I put a Samsung Galaxy Note in there the other day, and it's the same size.
And now it's
and now it's broken. Available for how many years?
Yeah. I forgot to talk about the stupid Spider-Man game that I played. Ralph, you should try to pick it up on your phone. It's a new Spider-Man, like a runner type game. You know what I'm talking about? Where you have to like slide him.
I'm not down.
You should just try it, just for me. It's free. It doesn't cost you nothing. So
I hate phone games. I've realized.
Yeah, they're fun. Did you download that WWE Supercard ever?
I did not.
You should probably do that.
I'm afraid because my phone. I downloaded like something one day. I think it was just like the Flashlight app, not Fleshlight, Flashlight, and my phone was really slow and goofy acting, so I got rid of it and I had to redo my phone, and it's fine now. And I'm afraid to download anything that's not. That's Android, unfortunately. They have a tendency to have that happen when you get one app on there. It can fuck up the whole board. It's got the internet, so that's all I need on it.
There's where your flashlight comes in, is the internet.
Yes, that's a physical attachment.
Hell yeah. All right, I think that's it. I don't really have much else other than saying this.
I want to play a game. Oh. Mine is too.
Did you buy that on Amazon?
No, like this is just really old, and I'm just being sad because I went to the store like 2 weeks ago, and it's all gone. I can't find it anymore.
But Surge now.
Limited time.
Hopefully I can get me some Surge. That would be exciting.
Tankian.
All right.
So is the Surge? Do you think they're just like buying Mountain Dew and pouring it into Surge cans and then selling it on Amazon?
Farting in it.
What was their version of it? Was it Volt?
I don't know. Well,
Mellow Yellow.
Well, yeah, Mellow Yellow is for the closest, but there was something.
No, they had
something called Jolt. Also, I think.
I think that was after Surge, though. Surge was their competitor to Mountain Dew, and then that failed, and then they tried something else.
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't know.
Oh, it was Vault. That's what it was.
Oh, Vault. I forgot about Vault. Man.
Vault was the that was the I don't know, the spawn of not having Surge anymore. So they made Vault to try to like compete with not having Surge anymore. Man. And just still compete with Mountain Dew without, because Mellow Yellow sucks and everybody knows it.
What? So it's not that bad. I forgot all about Vault and like Upside Down 7-Up.
Mellow Yellow is definitely a man's Mountain Dew.
DNL was awesome.
I drank DNL so much it was ridiculous because it was always cheap because it was 7-Up product. They're like, oh, 55 cents. I'm like, I'll take 6 of them. Thanks.
I don't even know what that is. What?
Upside Down 7-Up.
Oh, I know what 7-Up is, but I don't know what DNL is.
Upside down. It's like the opposite.
You need to educate yourself on DNL.
Instead of clear, it's like fucking blacker than hell. I don't remember.
Somebody fucked up when they were printing the cans, or
black soda.
Much. Black soda with no bubbles.
Just
no carbonation.
Is that I think they still serve that at the Black Garden. I think that's what they serve.
If you open up your soda and poured it into a glass and it was just dark and black, would you drink that shit?
The glass would break if you poured it into it. It's a fact. It was a solid.
That is funny. Fucking DNL. DNL was tasty, man. I really liked it.
I didn't mind Vault.
I don't think I ever had it.
I hated Vault. I couldn't do it.
It was
This wasn't the same as Surge. That was my problem. Was it was just not the same as Surge. What else did they have? What else did they have?
I don't remember what Surge tastes like.
Diet Coke Plus. I got the poster for that.
What else? Crystal Pepsi. I never had any of that.
It tasted funny.
Ecto Cooler. I definitely remember that. The high C shit.
Hell yeah. That was
super
baller.
I did 7-Up Gold. Does anybody remember that? I don't remember that.
No, have gold flakes in it?
It might have. There was a Dr. Pepper called Red Fusion. Do you remember that?
Ooh.
I remember Cherry Dr. Pepper.
I think I remember Red Fusion.
I feel like I do too. Everybody's favorite Zima with the balls. Everybody loves that.
She liked Zima.
She definitely liked Zima. Let's see. What else do we got? Kick. I definitely don't remember what Kick is. Oh, yeah, there's Jolt. Jolt Cola.
Yeah, it had like a lot of caffeine in it or something.
It had more caffeine than you needed to. You can buy it. You can buy it for $33 a 12-pack.
What the? Who the fuck would want it?
Are these like drug dealers selling Jolt?
It must have cocaine in it.
I think it does. What about 7-Up Gold? Did we say that? I don't know what 7-Up Gold is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
If I went downtown and asked somebody on the street if they had some Jolt, do you think they would know what I was talking about?
I think they'd drop and start sucking you off.
That happens at downtown Des Moines.
Should try that.
That would give you a jolt pretty good.
Like, what are the hours that you should go downtown and be asking for Jolt?
Between 4 and 6 p.m.
The time that you can get ticketed for parking on the side of the road.
Yeah, that's the good time.
That's when you got to meet them up. You got to do it in daytime though.
Do I have to worry about any cops are out there like pretending to sell Jolt?
Cops are in on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cops want to suck your cock.
So
they want to do it.
So I should be looking for cops to buy some Jolt before you're telling
the
me.
ones who have the most of it.
So when you see somebody giving out tickets for people for parking on the side of the road, you need to walk up to them and be like, "Hey, give me that Jolt," and they'll just start dropping.
Yeah. Those aren't real cops.
It's good enough. That's all that matters. All right, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Level Up Show. Tune in again next week when we'll probably be here. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. When we're all in jail for getting busted for buying Jolt.
For Ryan, for Ralph, I am Derek. We say level up. Say it again. That was terrible. All right, level up.